Good morning, it's 6 o'clock. We're with you all the way through until 9. Richard Madeley and Susanna here from 6:30. First 12. Millions are being urged to get their COVID booster jabs as soon as possible to save Christmas. It comes as the NHS Confederation has warned that Britain must immediately enforce a Plan B, which would bring back mandatory face masks and more working from home in order to avoid a winter crisis amid rising COVID. They're keeping a very close eye, aren't they, on these rising infection rates with a view to doing what? Inflation rates are expected to rise this morning, putting further pressure on household costs. The Bank of England has forecast that the inflation rate could rise above 4% by the end of the year, meaning a higher cost of living for many families, including those, of course, who are already struggling. Let's speak to peak winter for those families who, as we're saying, who might already be struggling before we hear of this inflation rise. Number 10 has condemned the harassment of Cabinet Minister Michael Gove by anti-lockdown protesters as completely unacceptable. Footage showed, you know, these things happen, but in the wake of what happened on Friday, this has taken on a whole new light. A woman accused of murdering her 78-year-old husband told police she wished she had stabbed him more, a court heard. Penelope Jackson was filmed on a body cam as she was arrested. She admits manslaughter but denies murder, telling the jury that her husband was often abusive and violent following arguments. Let's speak to our chief, shown body cam footage of her arrest. The Queen welcomed guests to Windsor Castle after a day-long summit aimed at encouraging foreign investment in Britain. Microsoft found a right. Let's take a look at the weather. Laura's gone up to... Well, you'll need that warm welcome of Lancashire, Laura, to keep you warm up there. Good morning, Britain, here with you all the way through till 9. Richard Madeley and Susanna here from 6:30. Our highest news, travel and weather where you are. Right, welcome back. Let's take a look at the front pages for you. The day Arnold is here now with the latest entertainment. Lovely stuff. Thank you so much, Richard. Susanna and Richard Madeley here. In just a moment, first, here's Laura with the weather. Good morning. Millions are... Price rises dipped slightly in September as the economy continued to reopen, according to official figures. The increase in the cost of living fell to 3.1% in September from 3.2% in August. Let's speak to Pip Thompson. A woman accused of murdering her 78-year-old husband told police she wished she had stabbed him more, a court heard. Penelope Jackson was filmed on a body cam as she was arrested. She admits manslaughter but denies murder, telling the jury that her husband was often abusive following arguments. In other news this morning, the Queen welcomed guests to Windsor Castle after a day-long summit aimed at encouraging foreign investment in Britain. Microsoft, their job. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.